Hi everyone, this is Diana, and I've had some requests from some bloggers and some followers to show them how I made this copy of a Prima flower. Now these are copies of, it's Recollections brand from Michael's, copies of the Prima flowers, and a friend of mine did this one way, and she said, oh, I'd be interested to see how you do it. So I'm going to show you, and I had used mulberry paper before, but then I heard go ahead and try the coffee cone filters. So I'm grabbing 2 of these to start, and I'm using 2 punches. I'm using this squeeze punch. It's a scallop punch. Hang on one second. And then I'm using the EK Success punch, which is also a scallop, but it's a larger scallop. And I think this is about 2.5 inches, and then this one is about 1.5 inches. So what I do is I take 2 coffee filter cones, and I'm using the unbleached because they give a really nice soft neutral color. And what I had made was this card here, which is the coffee cone filter, the unbleached one, and then I'm using alcohol inks. And this is actually the first time, well, when I made this, this is the second time I've ever used the alcohol inks. And they dry very fast, but they are messy. So because they're messy, I'll be putting on these nuetral gloves for the squeezing of them. But I'll show you. It goes really quickly, very easy to make, and they're a lot of fun. So I'm going to go for the, and if you turn it upside down, you can actually see what you're doing so that you get everything punched. And that would be, I'm going to be needing 4 of the large ones and 4 of the smaller ones. So that's half of my flower, but I might as well do this while I have the punch here and make a few of them. Okay, so that's enough for 3 flowers. Let me see if I can leave that for now, and then I'll do the smaller one. Okay, now I have enough to make 3 flowers, and what I'm also going to do, and I like how these lock, then they lay flat. I'm going to make a leaf for the bottom. I'm going to do, and this here is a 1 inch. This will be my very bottom, so I'll do 3 of these for the bottoms. And this here paper is moss green from Paper Tray Ink. So I'm also going to do 1 more to cut in half and make the leaves. So I'm doing 6 of these. Okay, now the fun part, the rubber glove part. I have these neutral gloves. I use them all the time. I put them on to cut my cartridge, any new product that's packaged in plastic. I put these on before I cut it because they help protect your hands from plastic cutting you. So, okay, now I've got 2 different colors of the alcohol ink. I have more, but for this project I'm going to just use the caramel one. It's a little darker, and I'm going to put this, shake it up, And remember, we're going for this look. And I'm just going to pour it on here. And actually, I don't always replace these if I'm going to be working on the same project. This was on here from about a week ago when I made this flower card. And then because of the alcohol in this, I close them up right away because it can evaporate quite quickly. And then I just go, and I have wax paper down here too because I don't want to get it on my board and then it doesn't come off. So I'm pretty messy with this, and it doesn't have to be perfect. There's nothing perfect about any of this. I'll probably just make one for you just so you see how it's made. But since I got the ink out, whoops, almost got that on me. I find this messy stuff is so fun. You just, you can really smell the alcohol in here. It's not like boozy alcohol. It's like, you remember when you get the rub on your arm just before you get a shot? Anyway, that's what it kind of reminds me of. I love it when these aren't all perfect. I like the darker ones for the center. So if they, on these small ones. And what I'd like to do too, because I'm not going to need these, after I make them, I think I'll make 6. And if anybody would like these flowers, you can leave me a comment on this post on my blog, not on YouTube, but on my blog, a way for me to get a hold of you. And then I will pick a random winner, and I'll send 6 of these handmade flowers out. Yet. You might want to make them yourself. You might rather have your own than something someone else made, but I won't need them, and I'm doing it as a giveaway. Not too bad yet. Okay, now I'm going to just crunch these guys up. Whoops, this guy didn't make it. There's 2 in there. Oh, this is kind of neat because I'm running out of ink. It's getting a different look to it. This is the fun part. This is so fun. I think this would be fun to do with little kids too, because they always like doing messy stuff. And then, you know what's so nice is it turns out beautiful. Now, if you notice, I'm in a different area. I'm not in my art room. I'm at my dining room table. And it's a beautiful sunny day today. We have had one summer of, I know some of you in that hot area, you're going to say, oh my gosh, I would have loved to have had that summer. But our summer has been like 68 degrees almost all summer long. Okay. Now, doesn't this just look awful? Like a mess, but you know, it comes out so nice. And you do not even have to wait for these to completely dry, because the look, this is the look you want. Although I want that one a little more crunchy. So I'm using 4 larger ones. Will be my center one, and there's another large one, another large one. Okay, so that's 4 of those. And I try to pick them so they're not all the same amount of shade. So that one's darker, these are a little different. And then to another little guy. This guy's like half done. So okay, now this is the tricky part here. Okay, now I'm using this quick dry 3M adhesive glue, and I love it because not only does it dry quick, your project is ready quickly. Now as I do this, I'm actually going to fold these and pinch here. And I'm going to open it up again. I'm going to put glue in. So I'm not in the middle or anything on this. Some of these won't. Okay, and then I'm going to do it again here. I'm going to close it, put it in fourths, and then pinch. It's not dry quite yet, but it will be dry very shortly. Don't want these to be perfect. Everything in nature is just the way it is. Nothing is completely symmetric. Every flower is different. Everything is unique in its own way. Sometimes I'll use the piercing tool, but on this one I'm not. I didn't get as messy even on my gloves as I did last time. Whoops. Didn't mean to put the glue on that one yet, but what I'm going to do is add a pearl from Recca Studio 112 in the middle of this, if I can do this before that thing dries. And better take these gloves off now. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to get a little bit of goo on me because I just want to make sure this doesn't dry in the middle here on this one. Okay, now I'm just going to leave that set for a while and then I'll slowly unravel it. But that's basically what they look like, and they come out beautiful like this. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to make my leaves. And this will be my little base, so I'll put this. And then the key is with this glue, you definitely need to close that cap. And now is when I start unfolding it. And I think I want it curved, so I'll just put a little more glue on this. You don't have to add these. I just thought it would be nice to add them for this one, just to try. I'm not going to put it on all the others. Oops. Got a ton of glue on that now. That's okay. This will stay forever. Once you get going on these, you should be able to make 6 of these in no time. Because my glue, I didn't have enough glue there. just leave that one set there for a little while. And like I say, that's how it looks when it's finished. And I think it came out really nice. I was very happy with this card. The sentiment is from my Pink Stamper stamp set. Winter Treats and Sayings, or Winter Sayings and Treats. Sorry if I got that wrong. Anyway, it's from my Pink Stamper. So just a plug for Robin, and just do one. I think we're done here now. Okay, I think I can take, I'm not taking that off. I'm going to do more. There you have the finished product right before your eyes, and then that's how the bottom looks. That'll look a little better once it dries. And like I say, I'll do a few more of those, and then I will have 6 of these to give away. So if anybody wants them, go to http://dianamlarson.blogspot.com. Leave a comment there, and I'll have the giveaway of 6 of these. So I'm going to continue on, finish these, and I will see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Well, here we are. I just finished the flowers. I figured you didn't need to watch me make them all. So there are the 6 handmade flowers, and just leave me a message and they are yours. I'm going to do another video now. So bye. See you next time. Bye-bye.